Small guy, big dreams. And my man with the U.S. Navy. What's your name again?
Sean.
Sean. I walked in and I heard your piece, and like it really influenced me to actually bring out one of my own ones, because I felt that way too. It's crazy, you know. And like a lot of us felt that way in our lives, but like especially for a guy, especially for a black man, it's hard for us to actually put it out there because we don't want people to judge. But at the end of the day, if you just keep it real with yourself and keep it real with others, it shouldn't matter what people think. Hence why this is one of my old poems, but I fixed it up a little bit. And it is about a girl that I once dated. And like I thought of a title, but how I felt about it is like I couldn't even think of anything stronger. That's what of a good way to put it up. So hence why this poem is called Untitled, subtitled The Queen. We met through a friend. When you stepped in my car and introduced yourself, I saw heaven in your eyes. Cliche, I know. But I can't imagine a higher high or a brighter light when you looked into my eyes and smiled with a voice that can be noticed out of a whole crowd. And when I touched your hand, it reminded me of my mother's touch that I felt my whole life, even though you only touched it for 2 seconds. I've asked for your number, and we talked for days to realize that it was like looking into a mirror. You was like me. You've been hurt. You've been lied to. You've been stabbed in the back. Yet you rose to royalty like how a queen should. Sorry. I love when you looked into my direction and the sun rays showed your popping complexion. Then you walked to my section and I smiled way too hard because you are that perfect perfection. I mean, when we had our first date, you stepped out your door with that sundress and the sun started to set, but it still shines the light on you because it realized it saw a star bigger than itself and had no choice but to bow down. We even walked on the beach for the first time in a long time. Made me smile on the inside. You realized that you was my high, even though I'm in the military. You were afraid of that because my deployment coming up, but I told you that those rough waves and rock and boat couldn't disrupt our stability. You were a queen who had your king's back. When cards was dealt, you was always in my hand to win. You was the gift that keeps on giving until that Christmas day. That day when you sent me that heartbreaking text saying you are no longer mine and went on to the next. Damn! You decided to return the crown that I've given to you and leave a kingdom that had been built for you to go to another. My last word to you was that I will always be here if you need me, even if you don't want to talk to me anymore. I see that you found someone else and also given birth to a young princess. I'm happy for you, yet in envy. Yet he is without sin cast the first stone. So who am I to throw shade at a blessing? In the end, this is my letter saying, may God bless you and your newfound family. And my heart may have fell for this defeat, but my word still stands. Blessings to the Queen. Thank you.